Proud of our team. It's fun to win again, and we overcame a lot of adversity, maybe as much adversity as I've seen a team overcome, really, with the injuries and the lack of practice. I really credit our guys for finishing a football game and finding a way to win. I'll answer any questions I can.
What's it like in that room just now?
Well, it's great. We've got a combination of 13 rookies, I think, that played today, 13 of them. A lot of guys made great contributions, and, a lot of veterans, guys like Frosty Rucker and Leon Hall, guys we've talked about, have shown them the way. And it's a really cool locker room after some of the locker rooms we've experienced lately.
What did you see from Aikman on last catch?
Yeah, Aikman's, you get a game ball today. Carlson, Aikman, and Frosty Rucker get game balls. But Aikman, we needed somebody to make a play. We lost Brandon LaFell to an Achilles injury, Martavis and Jordy, and we're shorthanded. Somebody had to step up. We had a long way to go, and that was a signature play of his career. That helped us win a football game. Happy for him. Edgar Bennett, I got to give Edgar Bennett, our receiver coach, a lot of credit on that. He's the one that pushed for him in the draft out of Oklahoma State, and he stayed in his corner the entire time.
Were you impressed with how your defense held on those last two drives there under 4 minutes left?
Yeah, you have them in a predictable run-it situation. I thought we did a pretty good job. We let Johnson get out of there on a big run to really change the game. Backed up earlier, but I thought those two drives gave us a chance, gave us two chances, and give Derek Carr and the offense credit for doing what they needed to do.
What did you think of Derek on the last drive and also his overall?
Thought he did pretty good. I thought he played well. He made a great audible on the opening possession, threw a double move to Cook for a touchdown. I thought he was pinpoint to LaFell on another score. Had a couple big balls dropped, I think, on third down. It really hurt us. And Arizona's pretty good on defense. They can get after the quarterback. And the noise is a little bit more intense than people think, but he brought us back to win in the fourth quarter. That's a sign of a great quarterback.
Can you detail each of those game balls in terms of what stood out to you about their?
Well, Aikman, just because he set us up for victory, and waited all this time to play. We had nowhere else to go, and he went up and made a big play. Happy for him. Frosty Rucker is a former Arizona Cardinal who's given us so much leadership and so much energy. Doesn't count for much in the stat sheet, but it counts a hell of a lot on our football team. And Carlson, we've been looking for a kicker, a guy that can, make critical kicks, a guy that can help us change field position with kickoffs. And so far, we're really happy with him.
Do you have an idea, or what's your level of concern with LaFell?
We think it's bad. We don't think it's good. We think it's an Achilles injury, and that guy's playing great football for us. It's just really almost tragic what's happened to our receiving corps here, but we'll have to do everything we can to see who's available and what contingency plan we need to put in place.
Those two interceptions earlier in the game, how key was that set you guys up for?
That's big. We've been talking about field position all year. I think we came into this game with 3 possessions all year in 9 games that started on the plus side of the 50. That's no way to win at all. I've never heard of that statistic. And to get field position, obviously, is it's a lot easier to score. And that's been proven with all the analytical data that everybody's looking at these days.
John, I'm sure I know what your answer is going to be, but first half, after the the long pass that was incomplete from Derek to Richard, you kind of got into Derek a little bit, and cameras caught it and everything. That was really the first time we've seen you go after Derek like that. Is that something that can spark him, or was that just something in the heat of the moment?
That's the first time you've seen it.
Yeah, that's
That's the first time it's happened.
what I mean.
So, like I said, we're both competitors. We're competing hard there, and we had a man-to-man situation, and he went for the big play, and we had a mild disagreement. But you know what? That's part of this business. We're going to have times where we clash a little bit. We're also very supportive of one another, and I'm really proud of him. He's been through a lot this year, and I'm glad he's our quarterback.
Lee Smith now the team peacemaker after what happened there?
Is that how it looked? I don't know. You know, I can handle my own business, I think. I don't know.
You guys had success running Jalen and DeAndre. What was the decision to go with them more instead of Doug in the second?
Doug hurt his ankle.
Okay.
You know, he had to get shot up at halftime, and you know, then I think down on the goal line, I think Colt Miller got hurt, and you look up to the skies and you say, when's it going to end? But we had so many guys step up today, from Marcel Aitman to Jalen and DeAndre, and you know, David Sharp came in and played some critical snaps for us. So, great win for us. We got a long way to go, and we're going to get there.
On that 4th and 1 where you guys punted the ball, is that a tough call? Why'd you lean that way in terms of?
Well, I had a 6-point lead, and our defense had been playing well. And I wanted to pin the rookie quarterback back. They got to go all the way against our defense, who had already forced 2 turnovers. We'd done a nice job to that point, and I really don't regret it. Fortunately, it didn't come back and haunt me.
Can you detail what was kind of going on from the late first half? There were 2 consecutive timeouts that were used, and penalty coming on the ladder. What was going on behind the scenes there?
There's a lot going on behind the scenes there. You know, we got to get out of the huddle faster. We got to get our substitutions. I think we ran amok a little bit with all the injuries that we had. We used a lot of different types of personnel groupings: 3 receivers, 2 receivers, 1 receiver, different receivers and backs, and our communication was a little bit chaotic, and we weren't quick enough coming out of the huddle. And it's a combination of a lot of things, but it's intolerable. It's sickening. Our short yardage and goal line offense is it's a tragedy. I just can't get over it, and can't wait to get back to work and figure out how to make 1 yard on the goal line. You know.
You guys all set? Did Jalen also get nicked up? Jalen was shot. Did he also get hurt?
I don't think so. He might be sore. All right, guys.
One more. What did you from DeAndre Washington? What did you see from DeAndre?
Good player. Yeah, good player. Got to get him on the field more. So we got to make sure we get both those young halfbacks out there more.
Okay, thanks, guys.